Just hours from now, former Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro will be in a New York City courtroom for the very first time. This will be his first public appearance since the historic, dramatic capture at the hands of U.S. Special Forces over the weekend. Today, we'll find out what comes next for Maduro and his wife as questions linger about the operation and what it means here in the U.S. and around the world. We have live team coverage on Maduro's court appearance and the future of Venezuela. NewsNation's Jessica Kartalija is live for us in Lower Manhattan. Jessica, good morning to you. What's the scene like outside that courthouse, and any sort of picture you could paint for us this morning?
Well, good morning and welcome back, Markie. Yeah, right now it is just packed with media. They're setting up barriers all outside of the courthouse here with anticipation of a lot of people coming to see this spectacle. A lot of anticipation overall as we await the first court hearing for Nicolás Maduro. He's set to show just a few hours from now. We expect this to be a very short court appearance by the Venezuelan leader and his wife, likely to be very procedural, sorting out questions like, does he have a lawyer? Does he understand the charges against him? There could be a motion for bail, which is likely to be denied. He faces 4 counts of narco-terrorism conspiracy, cocaine importation conspiracy, possession of machine guns and destructive devices, conspiracy to possess those machine guns and destructive devices. The 25-page indictment accuses him of working with some of the most violent and prolific drug traffickers and narco-terrorists in the world, flooding the U.S. with thousands of tons of cocaine. This indictment also accuses Maduro and his wife of ordering beatings, kidnappings, and murders against those who owed them drug money or undermined their drug trafficking operation, among a slew of other accusations. Maduro faces the same charges from a 2020 indictment during the first Trump presidency. This latest indictment now adds charges against his wife as well. The DOJ has already assembled a major legal team ready to go. 10 attorneys representing the U.S. in this case. President Trump's Attorney General Pam Bondi writing on X, Maduro, quote, will soon face the full wrath of American justice on American soil in American courts. So, Markie, just a very historic, unprecedented trial taking place here in Lower Manhattan. Just considering his status as a foreign leader and, of course, how he was captured. Some legal experts, though, are defending the move, pointing to former Panama leader Miguel Noriega. He was indicted on drug charges, captured by a military invasion, and then brought here and tried in a U.S. court. So certainly a lot to watch this morning as this all unfolds, Markie.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.